ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Another round of the fantastic, the incredible PLR World Tour. We're here at round 6. It's going to be the Nurburgring, as you can see on your screens. There's the schedule. And my God, we are really, really close to finishing this season off only this week's race. And then we're going to end things off in Bathurst. We have a couple of incredible races in front of us, indeed. Nürburgring, one of the most epic classic tracks you would ever get. Unfortunately, this is not the Nürburgring Nordschleife version. This is just the Nürburgring GP Strecke layout, but nonetheless, incredible track. And we are about to get into the action. Beforehand, we're going to take a quick look at the standings because as we speak, we have Konrad Siata leading with 480 points if he can win this race. And Ben Kirk finishes really low on the grid. Mr. Siata could already crown himself the champion. But of course, as you know, anything can happen. And that has been, I think, as the actual I think if you could sum the whole season so far, is anything can happen. We've seen it many a times. People having unexpected mistakes, crashes. We've seen people that started off at the back of the grid end up at the front. We're seeing people with some incredible pace, and the most important thing, how quickly these drivers have evolved and perdure throughout these 7 weeks. So we really need to be proud of the drivers we have. Of course, I'm gonna leave you the link on the chat because we are still supporting our good, lovely friend, none other than Mr. Liam. He's still in a bad condition, as you could have seen today in the chat. He has been transported into another hospital. His lungs are not doing too well. There you have the link if you want to support the cause. But still, we send you the biggest of strength. Liam, you're gonna get there, mate. We love you. And the support we've had so far has been mind blowing. We've gotten more than 1,000 euros. It's out of this world, and we really need to thank you all for supporting the cause. It really means the world to us to see the community united this way for somebody that is in really, really need of it. We know that Alicia, Liam's girlfriend, is being really helped by these donations, these shows of support. So thank you very much. The link is still open as always. Hopefully, we'll see Liam get well very, very soon. We are about to move into qualifying. We're just 1 minute remaining. And if we take a look at the weather condition, it is a little rainy. So we'll see how that turns out because that's going to make things even spicier, sorry. Once we move into the qualifying session, we'll do a little bit of a track guide. But as I told you before, the Nürburgring, what an historic track. We've seen incredible feats of strength, passion, and perseverance on this track. We've seen it all. And today, I think we're gonna relive one of those epic moments. I don't know if you might remember or not, but Nürburgring 2007, let's say it was a little rainy, and let's say that we had a lot of cars out of the track in the same corner. Right now, in this practice session, the rain is pouring down like hell. So let's see how the conditions are going to be once we move forward into the qualifying and the race session. But we are really excited to start things off indeed. Really looking forward to it. Absolutely. And we are going to do so just right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start this qualifying session in about a few seconds. So please, before we move into it, let me know who is going to win this race And who do you think is going to get the championship home? Let me know. I want to see your opinions because I think I know most of your answers, to be honest. But I already see from Alma, Mr. Alien. Well, we'll see if the alien is going to be able to commit and conquer. But it ain't going to be easy because he has a lot of great drivers on this grid. And as I said, anything can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to move into qualifying. We only have one more person on the track. And therefore, the session will proceed. How many people are we right now? Let me take a quick look before we move forward with it. We are 10 people. That's awesome. Thank you very much to every single one of you. If you want to invite your friends, your family would be highly appreciated. Because the more we are, the more support we get, the more we can do for all of you. Thank you very much for that follow, Evie1304. Highly appreciated. And yeah, we are waiting. There you go. Just as I said so. We are going to move into qualifying. So let's do that right now, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Time for some qualifying. Let's get those engines roaring. Oh, yeah. And there you see the man that is leading the championship at this exact moment by a big gap, nearly 100 points. It is Conrad Siata sporting Liam Fistico livery. So that is also to see a sign of respect and love from Mr. Siata. But my God, we got so many good drivers here. And as you can see, it's very rainy still here at the Nurburgring. So one thing is for sure, things ain't gonna be easy. I can assure you that, my friends. You can see how little visibility there is. The war is all over the place for these drivers. And I expect to see 204s, 203s as our faster times. So we'll see if that's going to be the case or not. For now, we have 30 gentlemen on the session. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Hey, brother. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Thank you very much for the follow. And I hope that team practice is going well. We got a 20-minute session for all of you here on this qualifying. There you see Nico Blamens is a couple corners behind. And we're going to go. Doing good. Got to go again and see us go through practice. Don't worry, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming and stopping by, my friend. I really appreciate that. Well, we're going to go with Marko Devcic. We're going to have our little track guide with him. There you see the Aston Martin. Going to the last corner. And we are about to start things off. So let's go right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That's the finish line. We approach a very big braking zone into Yokohama. Yokohama S. You can see how tight he has to make it to get a good exit. That is very good from Mr. Devcic. We go into the Mercedes Arena section. Turn number 2 and 3. There you see turn 2 not bad at all. This turn 3 very tricky and very easy to misjudge because of that curve and this exit on turn 4. Very easy, as I said, to misjudge. You have to nail the flow. In this one, we approach turn 5 and 6. Here we go. Going to the forward curve right now. Great corner. Well, it's a little too much curve, Mr. Devcic, for being this rainy. But of course, we're going to the classic Dunlop. The Dunlop corner. Here we go. Devcic keeping it very tight. That was too early on the throttle. As you could see, he had to lift a little longer to make it through. But now, the Epic, the Schumacher S's, of course, in the rain. There is no way in hell you're going to take that entry curve. Because if you try to, there's only one thing waiting for you, and that's the wall. RTO corner in front of us in Warsteiner. A German not being very good indeed. Devsich nearly tapping the grass. Going out into the third sector, the last one at Anna Vogan. There you have him. Going through it very cleanly. This time around we're going to have the NGK chicane. We are not going to have the slower chicane. And that is a very nice line indeed. Using the curb to its absolute limit. And the Coca-Cola corner, more like a hairpin. That is the last corner of the track, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to be Marko Devsich putting himself on a 2:07.6. How you doing? I'm doing incredible, Mr. Tadic. Hope you're doing well as well. For now, Devsich holds pole position. We'll see who's going to change that. It's going to be Ben Crook with a 2:06 there, a second and a half faster. Siata behind Ben Crook. There you have Mr. Danny Jensen from the DSRT team. Looking forward to put an amazing time. Will it be the case? All down to a few corners. Here we go. At the moment, Jansen just going through the Schumacher S's, but he seems to have aborted this lap. I think he's going to go for the next one indeed. We'll see. We're going to go on board with him and take a look what his intentions are. So far, he's not looking bad. Even though he slowed down a little bit, still going strong. Now, Adak corner. The NGK chicane in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Will he go hard on the curb? It all comes down to his decision. You can see he just smashes it, my God. When there, you see why you do not want to do that. It's going to get very slidey out of the corner. Thank you very much for those 100 bits. Highly appreciated. Every single donation will be forward to Liam and his family. This unfortunately was not a good lap. We're going to go quickly with Mr. Ben Crook again from the PLR Esports team. Flying so far, he might be able to put himself on the 205s already. Finds himself a little bit of trouble. You can see he's just doing magic tricks with the steering input. Left and right, trying to counter-attack the snap oversteer. But here we go now. Into the chicane. Crook going way safer on the curbs, and I think that is the right choice indeed. Now the Coca-Cola hairpin, the last one, slips him. It's not going to be too helpful, but hey, if you can get a couple kilometers faster, it's good enough. Here we go. Crook crosses the line. 2:05.6 it is. Nobody is challenging him so far. The man behind him, Rene Kern. Let's see if he has a saying in all of this. He's going to put a 2:07.9, unfortunately not too good. And here we have Brandon Kleiner, another one of the DSRT drivers. Hello, Levi. Hildo, we'll take a look at Hildo, don't you worry. Kleiner at the moment, second and a half up from that 2:08.9. This would mean he will go into the low 2:07s. Will that be the case? The finish line is there, and time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Kleiner gets a 2:07.1, and that is straight into P10. Great lap. Still 12 minutes of qualifying remaining, so there's a lot to be talked about. There you see Robert Arlabi finding himself through the second sector into the Dunlop hairpin. We go. That is a very good approach. Going wide on entry to then cut it off. We've seen all of these gentlemen take different approaches to the hairpins. We've seen some people taking it more as a U form, others as a V form, and this time Robert Live is going to take the Schumacher S's like an eye and go straight, unfortunately, so that's straight into the pits as well. There you have that El Montero. Stays from Liam. That's lovely made. And my God, this dude's going to put a banger of a lap. He crosses the line. P3 it is for Daniel Montero. That is an incredible lap. Indeed, we go now with David Sparks. Just behind him, a couple corners, he approaches the NGK chicane. He's going to follow a very good line. Careful with the sausage curb. With the Ballard, very tricky to take. But now, the last corner of the Coca-Cola hairpin into the finish line. Sparks, will he be able to get into the 205s? Indeed he does, and that is a P2 virtually for Mr. Sparks. That is a banger of a lap right there. Great effort. We're going to go now with Mr. Emil Matson. There you have him. At the moment, the Porsche not doing too bad. 207.147 is his fastest time, and he is improving by quite a bit. So maybe now it is time for him to get some more time down on the last 3 corners of this track. Here we go now. The chicane in front of us. We know the Porsche very agile through cornering, and that is an exact showing of how versatile this car is. We're going out through the Coca-Cola corner. You can see he's going to keep it very tight, and the exit is lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, Matson is going to put a good lap indeed, and that is a P9 for now for Mr. Matson. We're going to go now with another man. Well, I was going to go with him, but my God, he flew away. Adam Long takes P12. We're going to go now with Thomas Ascari, another one. DSRT drivers, lots of DSRT in here. Lovely to see them supporting Pro League Racing. Let's go Croatians. Hey, you gotta love it. You gotta love the country support indeed, my friend. Let me take a look. How many are we on the stream right now? We're 10 people. Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? I want to see some more ladies and gentlemen in here. Come on. Send that link to your friends and family, please. We're going to go with the Season 2 World Champion, Lucas Vase. This season he has been struggling a little more comparing to how he did last time around. Right now he's in P4 in the championship. And by this time last season, he had the championship on his pocket. So we're talking about Lucas Vase noticing that the level has gone up massively in this third season. And that is lovely to see. Vase right now putting an absolute banger. Let's see if he can finish it off. For now, the chicane, not too bad. A little too aggressive on the curbs, but I think it might still work out. Now he needs to nail this exit if he wants a big chance at the top spots. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very good exit. Let's see, Lucas Vase crosses the line, and that is a P6 from Lucas. We go quickly with the alien, with the championship leader. It is Konrad Siata. And let's see how the alien is going to perform. We know he loves the rainy conditions, but this time around he's not performing as we are used to. Let's see if he's going to shut my mouth, because for now it looks like so. Because good Lord Almighty, Crook just put a 205.4, but Konrad Siata is looking damn strong. That is an incredible exit again. Siata, will he be able to take it home with him? No, it's going to be the P2, which is a great result indeed. And he still has 8 minutes to improve that lap time, so he still has a big chance of taking Ben Crook with him. We'll see if that's going to be the case or not. We're going to move now without Felipe Papa Giorgio, who's about to cross the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a 206.4. 206.3 at the end. P10 for Papa Giorgio. Let's move now with Alexander Solotarev. There you see the McLaren driver. So far, so good. Fortunately, 209 for Solotarev, but with so far so good, he's staying on track, something that most people aren't doing, and that is going to be a big factor on the race, because we have 60 minutes of pure extravaganza here on one of the best tracks in the whole world. And let me tell you, I cannot wait for it. And if I'm honest with you, we were talking about this at the beginning. This track is so historical, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that, because I don't know if you know, but this track at first it was known the Eifelwallen. Well, sorry for my German. Van der Horn takes P19. Let's go now with a Sanjin Blesic. We have seen before do very well. Let me take a quick look at the channel. I'll keep on saying quickest so fast wet conditions. It was fastest in Outland 2. The worst time in split 1 is the best in split 3. Absolute different worlds. Well, that is quite accurate. That is quite accurate indeed. We're gonna move now with Woodhaven Bink, and as I was saying, the first race hosted in this track, back then it was called Eiffel Rennen. It was in 1907. This track is 125 years old. Out of this world, my friends. This is just amazing. And the different layouts we've had, of course, we have the Nordschleife at just a few meters. If you turn left on the Coca-Cola corner, and hopefully we'll get that in ACC, that would be lovely indeed. Woodhaven Bink puts himself in P11 and goes straight into the pit lane. There you see Alexander Chuchkovic, the shy demon, flying all over Nurburgring. Let's go on board with him and take a look at how he's doing as we approach the Dunlop Hairpin. That is a good entry. He's gonna opt for a U side of corner, and now we approach the epic, the incredible Schumacher S's. There you see Chuchkovic sliding the whole way through. You can see the rain. It's really bad. Even though it seems like it has stopped a little bit, but the visibility, as you can see, is just horrendous. It's really, really bad. There you see the rain now slowing down, but obviously it's not going to be enough time to get ourselves a dry line. Nonetheless, Chuchkovic now with 3 corners left to go. These are the 2. The chicane well executed, and let me tell you that Alexander Chuchkovic, if he nails this last corner, we might be talking about a P4 or even a P3. Unfortunately, he's going to lose a little bit of time there with the correction. He was really putting on a banger that could have challenged P3. Siata has taken the lead with a 2:05.245, and Kirk is staying in the pit lane for now. We'll see if he decides to go for a lap or not. Arlabi at the moment also doing a banger of a lap, 5/10 up from that 2:06.2. So we are talking about a possibility for P3. Why don't we go on board with him? There you see the bonnet. Now the last 3 corners in front of him. He needs to nail these, as he has lost a little bit of time on the exit of the entry of the 3rd sector. Here we go. The last corner, Coca-Cola corner. He broke a little too early. The exit is not going to be too good either. But will it be enough to at least take a couple of positions? It's only going to be enough for 1. Long and faces, you can see on the same exact lap. But Lucas Vase set the lap earlier, so that's why he's staying in the front. And ladies and gentlemen, just like this, qualifying is only 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Time flies by, and the action doesn't stop. Let's take a quick look at my man Phil Sinkinen. We haven't looked at him the whole qualifying session, and let me tell you, this dude is a rocket. We're gonna go on board with him. I want to take a quick look on how he does through this last sector. There you see incredible so far through the Schumacher S's for Mr. Sinkinen, channeling his inner Mika Hakkinen. Of course, very nice style of driving Hakkinen had. And let me tell you, he was a master indeed in German tracks, especially this one. My God, what an incredible driver that man was. Sinkinen at the moment, completely even on that 2:06.2. With 1/10, he will put it himself straight into P10. So he needs to risk it all on this one, or go for an absolute rocket on the next one, which will become the last chance for Mr. Sinkinen. Seems to have aborted the lap, and he's going to go for the last one Will it work out for him? We'll take a look at him once he gets closer to that checkered flag. There you see Conrad Siata right now, still improving from that 205.2. That is a great line indeed. Now, third sector time. Here we go. Breaking on the 100. Keeping it tight to the curb, but don't touch it too much. Great lines from Siata so far. Oh my god, that's lovely. What an exit. What an exit from Conrad Siata. Good lord. That was just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Can he do the same on the NJK chicane? Here we go. Lightly taps the entry curve. Goes hard on the exit curve. Slides, but doesn't lose any speed. Wow, Siata. You damn alien. You never change. Here we go. The finish line is there, ladies and gentlemen. Siata 2149. Jonathan Watson takes the P3 at the last second. And let me tell you, he might be challenging for the top of as well. We saw last week, he was a big dog in there. The checker flag is out, and Watson only has this last corner remaining. Can he make it happen? He has a car in front, so I don't know if it's going to be enough of room to make it happen. I don't think so. Mr. Watson is going to have to avoid it, but still, provisional P3, great job indeed. I told you we were going to look at Bill Sinkinen before he crossed the line, and there you have him. At the moment, 2/10 up from the 206.2. That will put him straight into P9. Unfortunately, he has gone out of the track. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 2 men remaining improving on track, one of them being Igor Kustinic. There you have him. If he gets 1/10, he will already jump to P4, so really tight gaps within all of the drivers here. The split one showing why they are the best at what they do, and the times are just proof of it. Incredible to see. 21 cars within 2 seconds. Unfortunately for Kristinic, he is going to overshoot the chicane. That is going to be very slow, and that is going to be the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. What a banger we have for all of you, and this is about to start, so get your popcorn, get your drinks ready, and if you can, and if you'd like to, invite your friends, because we're about to go into race time. Let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we go. There you see the onboard of Mr. Igor Kristinic. And now, as you know it, as I know it, we're going to go for a grid walk. There you have the whole grid in front of you. Amazing set of drivers. And now, only time will tell. Let me fix this quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're good now. And we are ready to go. Let's go for the grid walk. Here we have the leader. As always, as usual, Conrad Siata flies once again here in the Nurburgring, takes the pole position. Besides him, it's going to be Ben Crook. Behind him, then we have Jordan Watson with an incredible clutch stop at the end. Papa Jojo before, then Sparks, Kristinic, Shuchkovic, Long, Jansen, and Bates with a 5-second penalty to finish off the top 10. Then Arlabi, Montero, Sinkinen, Vink, Madsen, Ascari, Spriggs, Dixon, Kleiner with a 10-second penalty, and Marko Devcic for the top 20. And then at the end we have Paul Weller, Thijs van der Horn, Sanjin Blesic, Viardi Rombouts, Rene Kern, Freddy van de Kasby, Kim Boom, Nico Blamich, Anders Hildo. And to finish things off, it's going to be Mr. Alexander Zolotarev. Let's take a quick look at the track from the sky. And look at that. You cannot see it fully, but you can see a little bit. of the Nordschleife as well. Nice to see. But there you have the track we're gonna spend a full hour on. It is the Nurburgring GP. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready, because we're about to start things off here. In just about a minute, the cars will start their engines and we'll have a formation lap. Until then, I'm going to have a sip of water. I'll be right back. Get everybody ready, because we're about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Time to rock and roll it is, because all of the cars are starting now. Here we go. Siata starts his engine and leads the way for the following 30 gentlemen. What a race we have in front of us. And before we give it a green light, I want to know from all of you, who do you think is gonna take this victory home with him? Come on and let me see it in the chat. Who's taking the W? I know most of you might be thinking of Conraziata, but I want to see who you are supporting. At the moment, trying to heat up those tires. I'll give you a weather forecast update in just a few moments. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready here at the cabin. 30 gentlemen for a full hour here at the Nurburgring. Things are gonna get ugly, because you know turn one, and you know the history from split one. On the first lap, it hasn't been the cleanest of records. Will the faith change? It all comes down to a few seconds. Oh, are you ready? Only 3 more corners and the green lights will come out. Bobanito! You didn't follow us? I thought you followed us. Ay, Bobanito. Chinga la madre. I cannot believe it, Bobanito. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. Sorry I forgot. Don't worry, mate. Well, one more corner, that Coca-Cola hairpin, and the green lights will finally be turned on. We are gonna go on board with Siata to take a look at the lights. There you see him in front of him. Things are gonna start right now, ladies and gentlemen. What is about to happen? Here we go. The green lights about to come out, and there we go. Lights out, and away we go. 3 wide at the front, for God's sakes. Incredible racing. Let's go quickly to the front of the grid. Because look at Siata and look at Watson. Watson has the inside. A little bit of contact there in the middle. 3 wide. Really careful because Jansen nearly lost it. You see 3 wides all over the board. Jansen nearly being the worst out of him. Ay, Paul Weller. What has happened to him? Oh, Jesus Christ. Big incident. Oh, that's a punt. Not a lot Solotarev could do there. But that is the nature of the track. We're going to move quickly at the front because Siata is still leading. What a move there from Bill Sinkinen. And look at Thomas Ascari. What an incredible start so far. He's going to make it through Sinkinen as we approach the 4th corner. Here we go down the hill. Again, Sinkinen with the inside of Miles Dixon. He secures the move at least for a little longer. But now Dixon, he's going to get a good exit indeed. Will it be enough though? You can see the whole train of cars fighting left and right, Sinkinen going for an outside move. It that sticks. That would have been incredible, but unfortunately there is no grip in there, and he's going to drop not 1 but maybe 2. I don't think he's going to commit to a move there. Would have been big. Makes it through as well as Miles Dixon. Let's go now on the 5 for P4. Papa Georgia defending from Sparks. In front of him, Jordan Watson also catching a Ben Crook. But I have some news for you. If Siata breaks the 2nd gap, things are going to turn in a very favorable way. There you see Watson trying to clean the windshield. He cannot see anything. And still, you can see how quick the Ferrari's being so far. Great first lap from mostly everybody. We're going to go now with Alexander Chutkovic being chased down by Adam Long and Lucas Vase. Right now, Vase down to P9, but still, good job because he started on P10. So that is a good effort. We got a yellow. We got a yellow flag. What has happened here? Vink goes very slow right now. Robert Arlavi. Let's take a quick replay because that doesn't look too fine. There you see Arlavi. What has happened to the man? Whoa, wall? Too much on the curb? Oh, yeah. You can see it happen. Oh, he tried to hold the brakes. And that's why Mr. Vudovan Vink hit the wall. Yeah, we got Blesic as well. Let's see if we can get a look at that. Hildolan. Oh, yeah. Another replay we're going to have to take. There you see Sanjin Blesic. What has happened to himself? Oh, Blesic loses the car, hits the tire wall. And the rejoin is horrendous. Oh my God, he loses it again. What is going on in there? Oh, the punt. The punt from the Porsche. And it goes into the wall. That's Hildo. What is this? What is happening? Now Miles Dixon has also had an incident. What has happened to this man as well? He lost it through the Schumacher asses. My God, another incident. Madsen and Devsic. What is going on in here? Good Lord, Neville. Let's take another replay. Oh, Devsic and Madsen making contact. Good. Another yellow flag as we watch the replay. Miles Dixon has actually disconnected from the session. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Everything that we're seeing right now. So many incidents. Incident prone so far here at the Nurburgring. Watson now trying to get a move on Ben Crook. But not enough. At least not yet. There you see as we go through the Mercedes Arena set of corners. Turn number 2 and turn number 3 here in front of us. You gotta keep it as left as possible so you don't compromise turn 4. This right-hander then leads us down the hill into the 4 corner. Good exit from both of them. We got now Tats from the Hornet, René Kern fighting at it. Kern still defending from the DSRT driver, the Mercedes, the only one on track. And he's not doing bad at all. Behind him, Wella has made a move on Solotarev. My God, such exciting action, and we have just started. Let's take a look now at Lucas Vase. Closing in on Adam Long. There you see, 5 for P8. And for now, Vase, as usual with him, he keeps things patiently, and he will execute once he knows to do so. Very safe, clean, consistent driver. And I don't want to commentate or curse him, so we're gonna go with Kristanich and David Sparks. Kristanich has made the move on the outside. Of course, Sparks getting a bad exit out of the Schumacher S's, and look at this, Siata and Ben Crook going at it. Will Crook commit to anything here? He's not gonna have enough speed, so I think they're gonna stay the same at least for the following chicane. Here we go, the NJK chicane. Well executed from the top 3, but Ben Crook, we've said it many times, ladies and gentlemen, the master and the apprentice, Siata and Crook being the student, is really learning his ways. And my God, he's actually being at the same level as Conor Siata, but look at this, Long, Chuchkovich and Vase. Don't tell me we're gonna get a 3 wide, my God! Vase tapped the back of Adam Long, and look at that, Danny Jansen showing himself in a big way. Nearly contact between none other than Adam Long and Alexander Chuchkovich, and now Jansen and Long come to contact. Let's take a quick replay from the on-board of Danny Jansen. You could see Long and Jansen not keeping the communication up. And unfortunately, that is going to end in an incident. Long back to P14. Jansen still in P12, as you can see. And now Long is going to try a move on Phil Sikkinen after that exit out of turn 4. There's no dono pop-up. Did you donate? Oh, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why the alerts are not working. Let me try to get that fixed. Did you donate to Mr. Liam's cause? Basically, we shared the link at the top because Mr. Liam Holmes, one of the administrators of PLR, had an unfortunate bike accident, and we are trying to help him as much as we can for the family to keep up with the high costs that is staying in a hotel, you know, while being close to the hospital and everything. There you see Karen now trying to fend Emil Madsen off. And look at this, Ben Crook and Jordan Watson going at it again and again and again. Thank you very much for those bits, polls. One, who will do tomorrow's split 2 and 3? I know David Cook unfortunately won't be able to, but I think he's going to do it next week. Double banger, the 2 races at the same time, or else I will try on, I don't know if, no, Friday I can't. If not, I'll try to take over on maybe a Wednesday or Thursday, we'll see. Hopefully I can. But Mr. Cook will take probably the last 2 races next Tuesday. There you see John Spriggs now catching Danny Jansen. Jansen still holding up P12 after that incident with Adam Long. And we're gonna move quickly with Crook and Watson, because these 2 are leaving it all on the track. Nearly 10 minutes by. And my God, what a couple of warriors. They're doing everything they can. Now Watson is going to be able to slide on the inside. They make contact, they bang doors. But Watson makes it through. There's Isiata already 3 seconds ahead. Quickly flying away. The usual for the alien. He never disappoints. Let's take a quick look at Woodman Bank. And Paul Weller. Already we have 4 retirements in 10 minutes of racing. Things are not having. Things are sorry. People are not having a good time. Well, nearly going into the wall. That was a good save. 1 millisecond later, and he was on the wall. Lucas Vase now with an incredible exit. Maybe he's going to be able to take Chuchkovic. I don't think so. It's not going to be enough. As we go through the chicane, the exit is going to be good for them. You can see Vase counter steering the snap oversteer out of the exit. Now the Coca-Cola hairpin. Here we go. The finish line here. Another lap goes by. And it's a 3-man bout. It's Chuchkovic, Vase, and Montero. And we got a yellow flag. Nico Blamich, I think, has lost it. Yeah, he lost it by himself. Oh, it's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate indeed for Nico Blamich, who just lost the car. Wow, it's really unfortunate to see on the chicane. Bye, Nico. My God. Well, there you see Long and Sprick still going at it. Great fight between these two. Paul Weller has just made the move on Woodman Vinkless. Had a mistake out of the Mercedes Arena exit. Things are starting to calm down in here. But not for these two in front, because my Bomb and Kleina are going at it. Minutes to go. Things looking as exciting as the beginning. As you can see, many penalties all throughout the track. 3, and let me tell you, we might see a couple more. You never know. There you see my Bone taking a really good line there on the closest to the apex. Emil Madsen now. We're going to take a look at him because he is closing in on Rene Kern. Let me try something quickly. Yeah, the alert box is not working. What's happening? Yeah, you can hear me say ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Well, unfortunately, I don't know why the alert box is not working properly. There you see Madsen and Rene Kern still closing into one another. Adam Long also doing the same with John Spriggs. And again, these two have had a lot of history throughout the whole season. Long now going for a better approach at the exit of turn 1. And he's going to get a good entry now here on the Mercedes Arena set of corners. That is a great exit indeed. Will he be able to try it on turn 3? I don't think so, because Spriggs is closing the door. He's not letting him by. But again, Long with the better line now. If he can cut it down. Oh, no. No. That wasn't the way to do it, Mr. Long. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. Thank you very much, Bose, for another 100. My God, highly appreciated it, darling. Really appreciate it. Adam Long still closing in. Ooh, little slide there at the exit. On the front, the gaps are really opening up. It's the big fights here in the middle of the pack. Look at these two. Chuchkovic and Lucas Vase still going at it. Montero watching closely, playing his cards. Slowly but surely, he knows a tiny mistake is a big crash. And a tiny mistake is what he needs to make it through and gain 2 positions at once. As the Bridgeman would say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go now. With Thijs van der Horn, as you can see, he finds himself in a 4-man bout. Ooh, they're drifting from that Mercedes car. Well hauled, indeed. And as we see this, we're going to go with the lead. Because look at this. Scorziata. I told you if he breaks that second gap, he is unstoppable. 15 minutes already completed of this race, and we find ourselves none other than a big gap. Now 5 seconds. Streamlabs Dono doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not getting any notifications either. That's weird. Yeah, I see you have tipped us. Thank you very much, man. Thank you kindly. I think you tipped $2, so thank you very much. But I don't know why it's not working. Ay, Ben Crook was holding P3, and now he's holding a wall. Let's see him go down the hill, approaching forward corner. Go turn 5 in front of us. Oh, that's a little overshot. That's a little overshot indeed. Has to save it from the wall. Nope. That's a boop. Indeed. Oh, that's very unlucky. That drops him back straight into P11. We're gonna go now, with Lucas Vase. Closing in again on Alexander Chuchkovic. Great lines from these three gentlemen. Montero still looking very, very strong. I think he's just trying to put the pressure on Lee. He doesn't want to try anything dangerous, but we'll see how things turn out to be. For now, 17 minutes have gone by and things are looking like this. Let's go quickly on the timetable so you can see Conrad Siata leading from Watson, Papa Giorgio, Christian Spark, Chuchkovic Vase, Montero, Scotty, Jansen, Crooks, Briggs, Long, second and Kerr, Madsen, Werner Horn, but the Caswick, Rombaus, and my bomb. That's the top 20. And then we have Klein, Vink, Wella, Vlaminch, Vink, Solotarev, and Arlavi. Those are our 26 drivers. But still things looking really, really close. Lucas Vase really needs to make a move on Alexander Chuchkovic to start building that 5-second lead to secure at least P6, because right now he will fall down to 9th if he ends up in this position with these gaps. We'll see if Mr. Vase, the Season 2 World Champion, can make it through. We're gonna go quickly with Jansen and Crook. Crook might have made a mistake, but now he's looking forward to get back on track, back in action. And so far he's not doing bad, already caught up to the DSRT driver. And we know Danny Jansen is one of the best drivers in the championship. He has showed it time and time again, and as I usually say, he never disappoints. What a great performance from him throughout the season. The first one for him. And there you see Chuchkovic now with a very bad exit. You can see Lucas Vase had to live for a second. My God, the overcorrection could have killed him. Very close race, and Chuchkovic seems like he is slowing down these two. But of course, he has the total right to defend. Lucas Vase is going to go for the better exit, but be careful because there is Daniel Montero right there waiting for the mistake. These three are giving us a hell of a show right now. And as we approach the NGK chicane, Lucas Vase was looking for a move just to put the pressure, but it hasn't worked out the way he wanted to. You can see everybody correcting on the exit. Now the Coca-Cola corner. We stay on the helicopter to take a quick look. Who has gotten the better exit? It seems like it has been Mr. Lucas Vase. You could see Chuchkovic trying to weave a little bit to slow that slipstream down. He's trying to go for the inside line. My God, Lucas Vase with the command. What a maneuver. Will it stick? For now, it is Chuchkovic having the inside line. He still has those right tires in front. They nearly make contact. My God, side-by-side action between these two. Chuchkovic still staying strong. What a defense from Alexander Chuchkovic. That is incredible. And look at that. Daniel Montero wants a little bit of the action as well, but he's not going to be able to get it. That wasn't the right decision to go on the outside line. Great defensive maneuver from Chuchkovic. That is what you call split one material. What a great drive from these three gentlemen. And as we speak, we also have another fight in the back, because Adam Long and Will Sinkinen are going at it as well. And you can see John Spriggs looking a little slow through this first sector. Great action overall. And that is a great exit from Adam Long. He has actually lifted a little bit, because if not, he would have eaten Spriggs out. Here we go now. The Dunlop hairpin. We have a yellow flag on track. That was Solotarev, as you can see. Oh, that was a big hit on the wall. We're going to go quickly now on these two fights. There you see the Schumacher S's. And my God, what has happened here? Look at that. I told you. And it happened. Daniel Montero. Whoa, 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 whoa. Face overshoots the braking zone. Hits Chuchkovic. And Montero is, I told you, very smart. Waiting for the moment. And he got it spot on. Now into P6 he goes. Lucas Vase has been the one losing the most, because now he's back at P9. In the middle is Thomas Ascari with his best performance on the season so far. Really good effort from the Dutch driver. He finds himself 8 positions up from the beginning. He started at P16. You can see the visibility is just ridiculous. We cannot see anything. Will Lucas Vase commit for the inside line again? Oh, you could see that really late braking. Vase is looking a little impatient. He's going to try the inside line. Oh, my God, Lucas Vase has been unleashed, and he wants none of it. Here you see the three gentlemen still going at it, but at the end, they're going to stay on the same positions, at least for a little longer. Let's go with Spriggs, Long, and Sinkinen. Also 3 men there are giving us a hell of a show. Again, Adam Long with a better exit, but it's not going to be enough to make a move. These two behind John Spriggs are going to have to wait until at least 4 corner, which is right in front of us. Here we go. Long looking for the inside line, putting the pressure, forcing Spriggs to slow down a little bit. Still, not going to be enough, as you can see. The Bentley still has quite a bit of a gap to make the braking so in a safe manner. But Adam Long is with his teeth out. Kleiner and my bomb also going at it nearly side by side as we approach the Dunlop hairpin. Here we go. Kleiner makes it out ahead, and Vase and Ascari side by side. Unbelievable. And Vase committed to the inside again. Jesus Christ, Lucas Vase is on fire, but Thomas Ascari is still fighting on it. He doesn't want any of the smoke. He just wants to save this position. And what a great fight. But at the end, as you can see, it is Thomas Ascari giving it up, because he knew if he committed to the inside line, with how aggressive Lucas Vase has been driving for the last lap, I think things couldn't have turned to a good manner. There you see Ben Crook, the man who was holding P3 from the start, unfortunately now back in P11, and he has Danny Jensen to go through. Will he be able to do so? You can see Jensen. That was really close indeed, and that is Thomas Ascari. Now the two DSRT drivers, as you can see. I don't know if a side by side here is the best option, because now Juju's forced Danny Jensen into a very bad spot. And as you can see, Ben Crook is not going to think about it twice. He makes one move already. Will he make the second one as we exit turn 4? That is a great exit indeed. And my God, I told you, 2 birds, 1 stone. Will we get it? There you see side by side these two go. And Crook still committing to the outside line, but it's not going to be enough. He knew if he tapped the grass, the same thing was going to happen. But now the mistake for Thomas Ascari and Ben Crook. 4 corners, 2 positions up. Great job indeed. Spriggs and Long having a little bit of a scuffle. I want to take a look at that. Oh, there was a little bit of a tap. And Adam Long slowed down, so Sinkinen and move through. And there's he. That's why these two are going so slow. Out of 4 now into Dunlop. Great racing, and Spriggs stays ahead. Let's go now with Lucas Vase already side by side with Alexander Chuchkovic. We were talking about it before. Chuchkovic seemed like he was slowing Lucas Vase down a little bit. And now it might be the perfect time for it. No, Vase went into the gravel a little bit. That is going to slow him down. And no way in hell's going to make it through. Or is he? Is he going to shut my mouth? Is he going to commit to the inside line? He does commit indeed. Side by side they go. Chuchkovic still trying to hold it. But already Vase is ahead. Vase looking really aggressive. And he makes another move. Now into B7. The position he has been staying for the last 20 minutes. So we'll see if he can now start closing in on Daniel Montero. That is a great fight there. You see now Thomas Scotty's the man at the back of this four-man fight to the SRT drivers. Unfortunately, they put themselves in a bad spot for one another. That's why Ben Crook just slid and made it through. Both of them. Now Ben Crook has Alexander Chuchkovic. The wall. Thomas Ascari has lost it through turn 3. Oh, wow. He tapped the AstroTurf, and if you break on it, things ain't gonna end well. We're gonna move back with Ben Crook, who gets a very good exit again. Let's go with the Honda. We approach the Dunlop corner. This second sector seems to be the better one for Mr. Crook. He's really feeling comfortable. Of course, he had that still with the fastest lap time. And let me tell you something, 2:04.6. So you'll tell me even faster times than in qualifying. Unexplicable. Ben Crook, as you can see, still staying behind Chuchkovic and Lucas Vase. We're gonna go quickly with the leader because you can see he's about to cross the finish line again. Already 5 seconds of a gap. Jordan Watson keeping up with him. As you can see, he's gonna cross the line and put himself at 2:04.9. Really flying these two. Papa Giorgio, we haven't talked about him, but he's on the podium. And Igor Kristenic is looking to take that away from him. There you see Crook and Chuchkovic nearly coming into contact as we approach the last corner of the track. What an amazing half race we've had so far. Action all over the place. We've had incredible overtaking maneuvers. We've had pandemonium. We have had it all. Well, now in the middle of the pack, Brandon Klein just in front. You can see that is a good entry. It's not going to be the best of exit for Mr. Klein. Powella gets the better one. But still, I don't think he's going to be able to catch him as he makes a massive dive. Will he do so? I don't know. It doesn't look like so. But look at these three. My God, I need to move for them because look at them. What a show they're giving us. I cannot do anything else. I just need to look. Yeah. Commentator curse. Sinking and overshoots the braking zone. Spriggs goes out of the track. Not a lot he could do there, but he could have broke earlier, indeed. Very unfortunate because the fight was being really entertaining. Still 3 penalties on board. You can see his face. Kleina and Wella. We're gonna go now with David Sparks, who finds himself now on the last sector. 31 minutes remaining of this incredible race so far. It's been an absolute pleasure to see these drivers leave it all here on the Nurburgring. And I got some very bad news because look at this. Jordan Watson has lost it out of the chicane. He has saved it from the wall. But now he drops the P5. What? He has sent it to the pit lane. I cannot believe my eyes. Batson made a mistake. He didn't even clip the wall or anything. I did not understand that move at all. But Jordan Watson has just retired from the race. Oh man, that feels really, really bad for him. Konrad Siadasil leads it now. Papa Giorgio in P2. Kristinich in P3. Wow, I seriously didn't expect that. To be honest with all of you, look at these 5 gentlemen. It's Prix, Kleiner, Blamish, my mom, and the man in front is Mr. Weller. Oh my god, a 3 wide, careful. Kleiner and Blamish going side by side, a 3 wide through turn 2. Little bit of contact. Kleiner still keeping the middle line. My god, incredible fight here. Nico Blamish makes it through now. Kleiner, that's not a good entry. On turn 3, will he be able to get a better exit here on turn 4? It's not too good either way, but now it's Mr. Spriggs with the mistake. There you see they're going to go side by side as we approach turn 5. Down the hill we go into the 4 corner. Side by side still, my god. The balls on this man are huge. Here we go for a curve. So close to making contact. They're still side by side. And Brandon Kleiner makes it through. What a move from Mr. Kleiner. That was indeed amazing. But look at this, the comeback from Joe Spriggs. There was a little bit of a tap there. Now side by side between my mom and Kleiner. My mom has made it through. And now the Schumacher S's. Well done from all of them. And things seem to now calm down a little bit. Let's go now. Limit the leader a little bit. I want to go on board. I want Joe to enjoy a lap of this alien. He is still putting 204s. It's unbelievable. We need to move quickly here with Jensen and Chuchkovic. Now Jensen's going to have the inside for turn 2. Does he? Does he get the right exit? Careful with the curb. He's going to commit to the inside line. Nearly contact. But Chuchkovic again on the outside line, getting the better of it. What a great defense. Chuchkovic is really giving us a master class on how to defend. What an amazing sequence of corners from these two. That's what we're here for. The best action in the whole world. The split one here at PLR's World Tour. Round 6. One more seat. Jensen. The car slipping away from him. And as I was saying, only one more round remaining. Next week, Mount Panorama. That's where everything is going to end off. And let me tell you, we've talked many times about unforgiving tracks. Bathurst is the baddest of them all. And that is not a prediction. That is a spoiler. There you see Kleiner and Brombautz now. Side by side. Brombautz commits to the inside, makes the move. Kleiner stays behind. 6 retirements indeed already. I cannot believe what happened to Jordan Watson, but I really hope it was just something from the driving point of view and nothing out of the sim. I really hope so, because it looked very weird that he made that mistake and then just teleported back. So I really hope he is okay at least, my friends. I will update you on that in case we get some news from the chats. But for now, things are looking good. My bomb now trying to make a move on John Spriggs, but no way he's going to try it here on the chicane. Maybe if he gets the right exit here out of Coca-Cola, he can try something about Brandon Kleiner. Out of the track. Yeah, overshoots it. That's an overshoot if you've ever seen one of them. Very unfortunate from the DSRT driver, but he's still trying his best indeed. We're gonna go now. Mr. Igor Kristinich. There you see him holding P3 steadily. slowly but surely trying to catch Anthony Papa Giorgio, who's also putting on a banger of a race. The best race we've seen from him throughout the whole season. Undoubtedly one of the MVPs for tonight so far. 25 minutes remaining. And the action is still going, ladies and gentlemen. How many are we on the stream? I see 12 people. Thank you very much to every single one of you. It is really appreciated to see you all here supporting us. We're gonna go now with Mr. Mybom, who's already and again fighting with John Spriggs, who got a very bad accident out of the forequarter. Now with two Dunlop side by side. You can see Mybom is gonna try to go for a switcheroo. Will he be able to execute it? I don't think so. You know that Bentley is a wide corner. Sorry, a wide car, not a corner. And it's very hard to make it through him. Ooh, Mybom really close to the gravel. That could have ended really badly. We're gonna go now with Chuchkovic and Mr. Jansen, and behind him we just saw Thomas Ascari lose it on the chicane. Too much curb. Sausage and nearly won. That was a good save from the wall indeed. He has only lost one position and looks to bring it back, as you can see, right in front. Mr. Adam Long holding P10. Right now, Lucas Face will drop down into P7 with a 5-second penalty. That was really close to going back between Long and Scotty. Scotty really breaking late on turn 1. You can see everybody struggling right now, ladies and gentlemen. 27 degrees on the track. Kristinic catching on Papa Giorgio. And here you see these two going at it, but Kristinic is not being able to close in. The gap has been a second approximately throughout the whole race between Kristinic and the car in front. We're gonna go back with Jansen and Mr. Chuchkovic. As you can see, still close, and Jansen very fast. When he's alone, struggling a little more. When there's somebody really close to him and they make contact. Yeah. Let's take a quick look at that. You could see Jensen breaking really late. Oh, he actually didn't touch him. My bad. Danny Jensen did not hit Alexander Chuchkovic. He lost him on his own. So that is a position down for the Porsche driver. Jensen goes into P8. Ben Crook now really close to Lucas Vase. As you can see, they cross the finish line with 22 minutes to go. Things are looking really tight here at the top of the grid. Siada 17 seconds of a gap. This man is uncatchable. Less traffic screws him up. I think he has the W on his sides. Crook right now with a good exit out of turn 1 into the Mercedes arena we go. You can see how tight they keep it, avoiding the entry curve. That's what you call precision now. Mr. Vase taking a very slow line on turn 3. Same goes for turn 4 from Bankrupt. Does not have enough speed to try it. Now, we'll see. That's a little slidey. Crook now. Can he get the better exit? No, that's going to be curved. That's going to be curved. But it's going to be even more curved for Lucas Vase. Look at the overspeed. Will he be able to try something out as we approach the Dunlop Turpin? There you see the overspeed. He's going to try to go for the outside line. Maybe the switcheroo. They nearly make contact. Crook with one amazing line, but it's not going to work out. As you can see, Crook really needs to make this move already, because this is deciding for the championship. If Crook cannot get the higher position, like P5, next race he's going to have to win. And he's going to have to make sure that Conrad Siata is not scoring a lot of points There's going to have to be top 15 at least. And let me tell you, we've never seen that happen. So he's going to need a little bit of a miracle. Let's see if that miracle comes tonight. For now, Blamage is in front of these three gentlemen. Spriggs, My Bone, and Rumbouts. The three men going at it on your screens. And there you see Rumbouts showing the nose. Yes, I'm going to be able to get through. Still very good line. Now we're going into the back straight, very slightly for Spriggs that also taps the entry curve. I told you many times it's the worst thing you can do, because the scar is gonna snap out of it. Now Rumbouts closing in on My Bone as we approach the last corner. There you have it. Great lines indeed. Rumbouts not being able to secure it on the exit. He's going to lose a lot of time there. Madsen and Van der Horn also going at it here for P11. Sorry, for P12. Scotty already flying away. You can see it is Madsen, Van der Horn, and Sinkinen. Sinkinen coming back to action after that unfortunate hit with Alexander Trutkovic. He dropped to P14. And now needs to bring it back. 18 minutes and 40 seconds to go. You can see so much spray into the windshields. The visibility is nearly impossible. My God, Sinkinen, that is a really good braking zone. Oof. That was also very close to contact with the man in front with the Mercedes of Thijs van der Horn. Here we go now with Ben Kruk and Lucas Weiss again. Kruk overshooting the exit, tapping the gravel. And he's going to pay for it with a little bit of time. Let's see. The gap has opened. After that, now the chicane. Well executed from both drivers. You can see Weiss really sliding, struggling in the second half of the race. Weiss has been pushing like a maniac for the last 30 minutes, so it's very understandable that those tires are not going to feel too good. Now we go into turn one with these two gentlemen. Oh my God, look, Ben Kruk. Ben Kruk, you just make me really, really happy with that braking zone. My God. Unbelievable, and even more unbelievable the way I'm going to ban these two motherfuckers. That's one, and that's two. Well, there you have it. Kruk still catching on Lucas' face. We have a yellow. Rumbouts, Van der Casby. Van der Casby tapping the rear right part of the car. And yep, that is the one from Van der Casby. And thankfully for Rumbouts, he doesn't have too much damage because the hit was with low speed. There you see Van Kruk has finally made the move. There you see Weiss goes too wide. Kruk says hello and thank you. Kruk into P6. 16 minutes remaining of this race. Now, the question is, will Lucas Weiss be able to catch Ben Kruk? And the most important question for the championship, will Ben Kruk be able to catch Daniel Montero 3.5 seconds up? Maybe Kruk on a clean track can start putting some bangers, but that's the same thing for Daniel Montero. So, will that be the case? Time will tell. For now, 15:40 remaining, and Kruk pushing like a maniac, trying to get those times as low as possible. Right now, we don't have any fights on the track. Things opening up wide. There you see Montero can barely see Ben Kruk on his rear view mirror. behind. Daniel, vaya carrerón. Vaya carrerón. Daniel Montero. We go now with Sorotrev and Arlavi. Let me tell you, this man is one of the fastest. And unfortunately this season, he's getting really unlucky. Now stop pass up with Sorotrev. Nearly caught that. Sorotrev is going to commit to the inside line. He might be able to defend it. Nice to see. Even though they're at the bottom, they're still fighting for everything. Arlavi makes the move through. And you know who that man is? You know it. I know it. Conrad Siata. There you see. Looking forward to get rid of the car in front. I can assure you it's not going to be easy. But we'll see. If he's going to move out of the way. Because the blue flags are being thrown. So he will have to make a decision quickly. There you see sinking it with a good exit out of the Schumacher S's. Here we go, Van der Horn still defending. And the move is not being able to happen. So Van der Horn really putting on a good performance here. P13 in the middle of the pack. Now, I need to inform you something. My God. Can you believe this? Anthony Papa Giorgio holding this P2. He seems to enjoy the Nurburgring. What a great performance so far from the Weebu himself, Papa Giorgio. Great racing indeed. We have had already 47 minutes of incredible action. We had it all. Calm, storm, fights, crashes, incredible overtaking. What else can you expect from the best split here at the World Tour? Nothing but perfection, my friends. Indeed. We're going to go now with Igor Kristinic, who also deserves a lot of credit. Because he is holding that P3 like a maniac. And he is actually catching Anthony Papa Giorgio. But still, he still needs a little more. He still needs that couple of tenths a lap to get himself there. But he's getting it because right now he's riding 204s. So beware, because we might have really fun last 10 minutes of racing. And it comes from these gentlemen. What an awesome evening of racing we're having here. Kristinic now has closed the gap on a second. Good Lord, now things are really getting close. Will we see it? Will we see Kristinic and Papa Giorgio leave it all on track? Will we see a fight? For now, Kristinic needs to keep his head cool. Cool as the weather. 23 degrees. Double that in Europe, Spain. By the way, that sucks ass. Whatever, what can you do? Anyway, Kristinic now in the second gap. We're going to move quickly with Thijs van der Horn and Bill Sinkinen. These two have been fighting for the last 20 minutes, and they don't stop. Buff and NSX. What do you mean NXS? You won the Nissan. The Nissan is already too good. Anthony Papa Giorgio showing you. That is some Nissan action. But seriously, great racing from the man indeed. Now, Kristinic unfortunately has dropped. We're gonna go back with Bill Sinkinen. We still have 24 gentlemen on track. Which is nice to see no retirements.
sinking in, really closing in now. That's a great exit. A little too much curve. Be careful with that. There you see the rear wing umpires on the horn. Wow, damn. Damn, sinking in. He's looking on fire. The sinking is on fire. You can see I'm a great singer, am I not? Paul Weller also closing on Renee Kern. Renee has had a very stable race. Just a tiny instant at the beginning of it. And after that, consistent pace. Unfortunately, not the pace that we are used to this time around. Not enjoying the Nurburgring. I was going to say Nordschleife. The Nurburgring on wet conditions. Let me tell you, this track alongside the Nordschleife is known as the Green Hell. With the rain, it's even worse. You see Long and Chuchkovic also going at it right now. As I told you, Lucas Vase needed to make the move on Chuchkovic back 20 minutes ago to build that 5-second gap. He has built it, and right now he would stay at P7, which is a good result indeed. But of course, he would be out of contention for the title. There you see Long still trying to close in. Wella and Kern, there you see nearly side by side through turn 1. Kern trying to open the line. Wella getting a good exit indeed, but that was a little too hard on the curve. He's going to have to commit to the outside line. Will he be able to close it in? No, he won't. And Kern makes it back. Now, Sinkinen and Van der Horn, same exact situation for both of them. What will happen here? Let's see. Sinkinen again opted for the V line through the hairpin. Now, little hairpin in front of us. And again, as you can see, yeah, he likes that V shape. So McLaren, I think, is the best line indeed. We're going to move quickly with Adam Blancos. Look at him. He's just putting a lot of pressure. He's going to top of the inside. Oh, my God. What a move from Adam Long. And unfortunately, Chuchkovic is going to lose the car. I think there wasn't contact. That was millimetric. Indeed it was. Wow. What a move from Adam Long, who's actually slowing down. That wasn't his fault. He didn't make contact, but still, that's what you call a gentleman. He wasn't sure, he just let it by. That's what you call a gentleman. And look how things have turned out now. It became a 2-man fight, now has translated into a 5-man bout. For the last 7 minutes of this race, we are going to have a hell of a show. I cannot believe how much of a gentleman he is, but look at that. Adam Long might be a gentleman, but I can tell you he ain't waiting for nobody when he makes it clean. What a move there from Adam Long. The dive on the inside worked to perfection, and now time to catch Chuchkovic again. And as you can see, that's working very well because he's already within the second gap and catching every single corner. What a drive from Adam Long. There you see him. You can see the rain is slowly starting to go down. Good exit again, but it's not going to be enough. 5:50 on the clock. And you know what? I'm going to give you a full lap of Siata because he deserves it. So let's enjoy the ride with Siata himself. Isn't that beautiful driving? Well, I cannot color any other way, my friends. Unbelievable pace. Unbelievable. And there's no other way around it. That's what you call some great driving. And it comes from the championship leader at the moment, Conrad Siata. What a machine. Let me take a quick look. There you see Siata now approaching the last sector. 23 seconds of a gap. This is unbelievable pace. And as I said, who can challenge him? Nobody. He is on another whole level right now. He knew he had to do it. He knew he had to give us his best. And now he is indeed showing us that he is in that top level. Let's see Papa and Kristinic. Indeed, we're gonna see it, because Kristinic has been able to close up. Thank you very much, Mr. Tanich, for telling me, because there you see, now Kristinic has gotten the upper hand, thanks to Papa Jojo making a mistake. And this fight is gonna go for the last 3 minutes. We're gonna have 2 more laps. Who is gonna crown himself as the race winner? And the last 2 spots of the podium, Kristinic overshoots it. And the gap was closed until that happened. But now again, Kristinic gets the time back with an incredible turn through. That was a very good Mercedes arena corner. There you see turn 3 now into turn 4. Careful with that curb. Great exit from Kristinic, abusing the track as much as possible. Here we go. Let's go on board with him. And let's see if he can close in on these last 2 laps of the race. There you see Kristinic outside. This man is running at the moment. Papa Jojo is definitely feeling the pressure. But will it succumb to it? That's the most important part indeed. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay. That is Papa Jojo running it a little too wide. So Kristinic is back at him. Great lines. Now the Schumacher S is very clean from both of them. Here we go. Into the 3rd sector. We dive into. And Kristinic with a good exit. Not gonna be able to catch in again. The gap starts getting bigger. This is the last lap of the race. Siata still with the fastest. A 2:04 dead. My God. If you don't call that pace, how do you call that? There you see Papa Jojo now feeling the pressure. Kristinic is just behind him. There you see the slipstream might help a little bit. Will Kristinic go for the dive on the inside? The 150 mark coming right beside us. Here we go, turn number 1. And I need to show you something quickly. Because look at that. Lap car in front. And you know who that is? That is Mr. Solotarev. The last lap is here. And these 2 are gonna try it all. To be honest, unless it's very obvious to make a move, Kristinic should not go for it, because if he makes a mistake, David Sparks can get the position quickly. Even though he's 7 seconds behind, if you go on the grass on these rainy conditions, there is no coming back. Oh no. Like Robert Plant said. That's a good line indeed. from Kristenich, but it's still not being enough to catch up. What has happened here? Danny Johnson complete his punt around. He needs to go quickly because his partner is catching. What a mistake. We move quickly now with these two because look at them go. They just came out of the Schumacher asses. There you see now the last 4 corners. Here we go into the back straight with Papa Jojo and Igor Krustunic. Not getting the better exit. Unless Papa Jojo makes a mistake now, he should have this cover. Siata takes the victory home. Another one dedicated to our lovely Liam. We love you, Liam, my brother. We're really praying for you to get well as soon as possible. Then you see Papa Jojo and Kristenich going out of the last corner. It is Kristenich looking for the move. That is Papa Jojo with a very good entry. But will it be the same for the exit? Indeed it is. And that is going to be enough for him to take the P2. Kristenich on P3. And then spikes to P4. That was a great podium here. Indeed. Behind him, we have Montero and Krug coming in for the last corner. That is going to be 5th and 6th respectively. What a great race from Daniel Montero. Look at these two. Lucas Bays, Danny Johnson, Thomas Scott in front, and these two still fighting. Oh my god, that's a great exit from Alexander Chuchkovic. Will he come in on the last 2 corners of the race? Here we go to the chicane. You can see the Porsche is going to get the better traction out of it. That's the normal thing for the Porsche. Will he try the outside line? He does try it indeed. Side by side they go. Long and Chuchkovic. Long is going to get the better or not. He lost the car a little bit. He slid. Side by side they go. And that's going to be Adam Long taking the P10. So close until the end. Unbelievable action. Sinking and cruising line of 14th. And the rest of the drivers doing so as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with the timetable. Thank you very much for accompanying me another time. It has been an absolute pleasure. And we will see you next time. Thank you very much and have a good evening.